Imagine for a moment what would happen to your daily stress if you stopped treating your life as a problem that needs to be solved. We operate inside a framework that treats existence as a linear ladder. You finish kindergarten, push through college to secure a career, and work to finally reach retirement. On the next moment stems from a systemic flaw in how our culture defines existence itself. Decades before modern burnout became a global crisis, a British writer and speaker named Alan Watts diagnosed this exact cultural exhaustion. He refused the labels of stiff academia or rigid religious authority. Instead, he called himself a philosophical entertainer, a spiritual rascal who preferred laughter over dogma. Throughout the mid-20th century, he acted as a cultural bridge. He translated the dense, ancient insights of Zen Buddhism, Taoism, and Hinduism into practical terms for an anxious Western audience. His teachings offer a direct antidote to our compulsion to chase an elusive future. To apply that antidote, we first have to ask why we feel such a desperate need to conquer our environment and predict what happens next. Watts traced this anxiety to a concept he called the skin-encapsulated ego. He argued that we suffer from a collective hallucination, the belief that we are isolated minds trapped inside a bag of skin, looking out at a foreign world. When you view yourself as entirely separate from your environment, the universe becomes a hostile place. You are forced into a constant, exhausting fight for survival against everything outside your boundary. Watts proposed a radical shift in how we understand our biology. He pointed out that human beings did not arrive here from somewhere else, like alien invaders landing on a sterile rock. We come out of this world. We emerge from the universe naturally, in the exact same way an apple comes out of a tree. If we are fundamentally an expression of the cosmos, rather than a stranger fighting against it, our entire goal-obsessed, combative approach to daily life is based on an illusion. So, if existence is not a journey of conquest and milestones, how should we understand it? Watts offered a famous analogy. He suggested the physical universe is inherently playful, and its nature is best understood through the metaphor of music. Think about the logical absurdity of treating music the way we treat our careers. If the point of a symphony was simply to reach the end, the best conductors would be the ones who played the fastest. Composers would only write finales. And audiences would buy concert tickets just to sit in a chair and hear one single crashing chord. We see this reflected in our own speech. We sit down to play the piano rather than to work it. The value is found entirely in the action itself. Life is a musical thing. The purpose of existence isn't to get to the end of the song. The point is simply to sing and dance while the music is being played. Adopting this playful mindset sounds wonderful in theory, but how does it actually change the way we handle our daily stress? In his book, The Wisdom of Insecurity, Watts reveals a psychological paradox. The intense desire for security and the feeling of insecurity are exactly the same thing. The harder you try to control your life, the more out of control you feel. To break this cycle, he pointed to the Taoist principle of Wu Wei, or effortless action. This is the practice of swimming with the stream of impermanence, rather than exhausting yourself fighting against the current. Surrendering the illusion of control serves as the ultimate gateway to psychological freedom. Wisdom means moving past the need to figure everything out or achieve a state of pure, detached stoicism. It means entering your life fully and lightly. The universe is putting on a show, and you are invited to participate. Try this today. Pick one completely ordinary moment. Walking to your car, taking a sip of coffee, feeling the rain on your face. Strip away any thought of what comes next. Experience that specific sensation purely for exactly what it is right now. Realizing you are already a perfect note in the music renders the impulse to solve